Greetings to you all, I'm back. Let's play Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun. Give me back control of my menu, damn it. With me, Artega Omega. Now, we must learn from our mistakes. I underestimated this cave. You know why I underestimated it? It's because I never do it. Usually when I play this game, just casually for fun, I don't like it when the Duke kicks me out. I like to level up, and then I like to go to the shop and see what new equipment becomes available because it's level based. I like to buy all the spells, I like to grind my characters to level 6, to unlock spell level 6, not to actual level 6. You know, I like to get more powerful, I like to try and buy some +3 equipment, I like to try and afford one piece of armor in my life. Not easy. And I generally don't go and finish the game. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I think a lot of people probably go through the similar experience. When you get into sort of end game situation, you want to just go explore and test everything out, grind, see what unlocks. Actually ending the game, it's kind of low on the old priority list. Right, calm down. Unlike the way his friend's just watching. I know he's running away in fear. Smart. But yes, I've not experienced this cave as often as, well, my brain told me I had. So whilst I know the general gist of what's going on in here, I was actually kind of clueless as to how difficult it was. I suppose the other side of that is, because I usually grind before I finish the game out, and I grind a lot, because my magic user doesn't even have level 4 spells, and I usually use the level 4 spell Ice Storm to grind experience until I can cast Disintegrate and Cloud Kill. So usually I'm way up on the levels. So no wonder it's difficult. But that makes it fun. Also Flesh to Stone. I grind until I can cast Flesh to Stone, and then I can petrify the enemies. Always fun. And then you can Stone to Flesh them, to bring them back to life. And then you can mock them. Good times. Yes, run. Wait, no. Don't run this way. Yes, run, coward. Wait, no. Yes, get out of here. I am a brave warrior. But not one with a good memory. Which way did we even go last time? I remember there being shortcuts that I said, if only I'd known about these shortcuts. But if you think I can remember... Easy. Right, on we go. It's the pools of water, that's right. You can walk through them. You see, I still got a couple of fire and neutrons up there. Oh, that's not how you retreat. Hello, D. Watch yourself now. I don't want to lose anyone. That happened before and it made me feel bad. Considering that we're blessed, we're missing an awful lot. I should be using Continual Dark, or Light, or whatever I have at the moment. I don't remember ever fighting you. I blinded one of them. Blind two of them. I do have potions of cure poison, I'm not that afraid of these. Can I nap? I can. Fantastic. Yeah, let's go for actual blind. And do I want haste? No, I don't want haste. Right, onwards. Clearly I overshot. Okay, this is the right way. We're seeing elves, always a good sign. These elves are not magic users, so they're no threat whatsoever. And it was a left turn, I do believe. You know what? Let's just stop nuking. Satisfying. +1 chainmail, I got scammed. When I load back my previous save, and my +2. Oh, there are mages. They're just at the back. I never saw them because I nuked them with arrows. Right, good work, team. Stock the next spell. Not fighting you. Hey, he had a dagger, that's actually kind of fitting. Right, I didn't get my Disintegrate scroll, which is a little sad, but it's just an instant death spell. It's the same as Cloud Kill, except Cloud Kill does 1 damage if it doesn't work. Disintegrate just does nothing if it doesn't work. Pretty sure. But then I've been pretty sure about many things in the past, and I've been wrong about all of them, so take it with a pinch of salt. Come on now. Come on, one of these days. Let's just all equip our ranged. Let's hold down B, walk forwards through this corridor. I know there's stuff deep at the end of this. Nice 1 damage. Oh, I suppose you can do 1 damage. The bow does 1 to 6, that's right. So long as I'm still hitting, I'm still firing. Something died. Well done. Lovely. Hello? Why can't I turn? What was that? I couldn't turn. Oh, maybe there was an enemy on my right and it was swinging at me. And so when I pressed the turn, it was resolving the attack. That does happen. You can't take an action whilst the enemy's action is resolving. It makes sense, because otherwise the game wouldn't know who the attack is supposed to hit, because I got hit on my side, but then I turned to face them, so did Elodie get hit or did Gain get hit? The game wouldn't know. You'll see also, like that there, I was spamming left the whole time. My own attack was resolving and I couldn't turn. I'll show it again. I'm pressing right the whole time. Yeah, so that's what happened. A piece of damage was just being calculated. Nice thing I did that little pirouette as well, because I saw an enemy creeping up behind me. Hello. That's not a traditional way to greet people, or maybe it is for the elves. It's not for me. I consider it to be fairly rude. Right, let's prep everything we're gonna need in case we find a wizard. Perfect. skipping all the rooms. Blind him. How does it feel? God, that's cathartic. Just a magic user, not taking any chances. I don't know what kind of spells he might have. I saw his ghost for a frame there. Right, there's a staircase that tricks you. You're thinking that you found the exit. Oh. It's amazing the number of elves that just sat in their bunks and didn't decide to get involved in the fight. And I'm talking higher ups as well. Is this just a dead end? Potentially. Okay. Well, that's one corner sort of checked. I don't think there's going to be anything behind me, but I'll give it a go. No more of that, thank you. Okay, I'm out of anti-wizard magic. We need to secure our resting area. In fact, I may be able to rest in this corner, since I've checked it more thoroughly. Let me try here. Yes, there we go. Alright, slow and steady does it. Now we know what the real threat is. No, that's fine. That's also fine. Gonna need a quick rebless. Don't know how many hours bless is supposed to last for, but it's not too many, apparently. And we're back on the trail. Where are we going? We're probably going up the stairs and down a different way, but... Allow me to explain. There is a wizard in that room that butchered half my team. I'm not going in there. Any secrets here? No secrets here. Let's explore this middle floor. We've not explored this before. I see, it's literally just a donut. With one lieutenant guarding it. Step forwards, I dare you. If you won't accept my challenge, you will suffer for it. Have it your way. I'm pretty sure that's a wizard by how much punishment it's taken. So I'm glad I didn't risk running forwards and entangling it. Okay. Progress is progress. It's funny how the regular warriors just don't faze me at all. Not even warriors, lieutenants and captains. I don't fear them in the slightest. I fear a cave bear, because that thing hits me 4 times per attack. I don't fear that guy. Okay, big donut. Serves no purpose. Up we go. Mini donut. Hello. Entangle's a touch spell. How can it hit someone 2 tiles away? This game makes no sense. If anyone understands how this game works, please let me know. It's just... someone just rolled dice when it came to deciding the rules on this game. If I kill everyone on these donuts, then I think I may be able to rest at the apex. Because as the crow flies, there won't be any enemies near me. Even though from a logical standpoint there are enemies at the bottom of the stairs. Wow, Kane actually got some HP. Are you walking towards me? How dare you? Know your place, trash. The magic users are really weak compared to the wizards, aren't they? Okay, there's all the steps. We done here? One more circuit, because people were actually mobile, so they could have been running around. Right, inner donut, secure. I thought there was a lieutenant here. Can you walk? It was at the middle of the apex all along! Okay. I can't rest here, can I? No, because people are respawning. Okay. So I guess... and I'm just making stuff up now because that's all I can do. I guess the elves were worshipping the Burrower because their city, they built it up like a temple with the access to the Burrower's domain at the top. Now, I'm underground, but I've gone up about 4 flights, so I should now be above ground, and yet I've entered a deeper cave, higher than the ground where I don't know where I am. But I'm going to assume that the elves are worshipping the Burrower, and that's why they're protecting him. That's my assumption. No basis. But welcome. We've gone through the passage to Shafton Realm, or whatever it's called. Elf Town. We have slaughtered all the elves and conquered Elf Town. Now, we are in the Burrower's Cave. Oh, it's an Ifriti. It's a blind Ifriti, but it's an Ifriti. Step 1 is to secure our landing zone. Mina agrees. We need a rest spot somewhere on this floor. I don't know if floor is the right term, it's a separate dungeon, but you're going to find all kinds of ancient monsters here. Ifriti, Medusas. Monsters you don't see anywhere else. I'm 90% certain you don't see these enemies anywhere else. I can't imagine where you would. This guy is a stone giant. We've seen him many times. Not a threat. Medusa, again, can turn you into a... can petrify you. So, a bit of a threat there. The stone giant is pretty standard fare by now. He hits quite hard, but... and he has that little fire spit attack thing he can do, but it's not as scary as anything else in here, really. Oh wait, the mummy's undead. What am I doing? Prepare to get one shot by this perfectly balanced skill. I missed. Let me try again. He's immune to it! And now I'm feeling sick. Okay. Where can I rest? And like basically everywhere else in this game, this is big open cave. That's the gimmick we've got going around here. Lots of big, wide, open rooms instead of tiny corridors all over the place. It's different. I appreciate the variety here. Right. If I go all the way to here, can I sleep? No. This is quite bad for a Lodi. Can't heal her because she's sick. I need to rest and memorize Cure Disease in order to get rid of her sickness, so I can actually restore her hit points. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to find the enemies that are close to the entrance so that I can make a safety zone for resting. In the meantime, I have a sick, half-dead child leading my party that I need to take care of. Damn it. How far do I need to clear here? It's probably in the room to the left, aka to the north. Relative left. Or perhaps you just can't sleep in this cave. I can't remember. It would make sense if you couldn't rest in this cave, because this is the Burrower's cave, and the Burrower is driving everyone mad. And we are quite close to the Burrower at this point. So we should probably focus on the job at hand rather than taking a quick nap. But I would like to rest at some point, if the game will let me. You get to see how difficult an Afriti is when it's not blind. It's a tanky thing. Okay. Slowly does it. What about here? Can I rest here? No. Just securing the rooms as I go. Slow and steady. Just getting lost. Okay, the fact that I can't sleep here tells me I'm never going to be allowed to sleep, because there is no way there's an enemy near me from this position. And if I can never sleep, then it's time for the non-magic users to shine, I guess. Where'd he go? You can't really outflank me. I move about 10 times your speed. I remember you. From everyone's favourite cave. Thank you, so-and-so. There was something red behind you I caught a glimpse of too. There it is. Is that a chimera? It is. Quite a powerful monster. Please remember Elodie's sacrifice for the team. It wasn't a good end for her. I do like the way the game keeps a load of unique enemies you've never seen before for the final dungeon. You'd feel a lot safer if it was enemies that you're used to fighting, because you'd know how strong they each are roughly, and you know how to deal with them. But when the game starts... Well, that was very tactical. When the game starts throwing chimeras and Ifriti at you, and Medusas that you've never seen before, it just throws you off, and that's good, because we're in the final dungeon. It shouldn't be a walk in the park. And I know it's not going to work, but I'm going to try one more time, alright? Okay, game. There's no way. I've explored the entire screen. There's no enemies near me. So I assume I'm just not allowed to rest. Now I'm going to have to look at Pocky's menacing grin for the rest of this. She's just evil. She's bitter. Monsters are out to try and kill her, and she's just angry at them. This is all a burrower's finest. Servants? I don't know, maybe he's supposed to have mind-controlled these things to defend him? The only thing we know about Burrower is that he sends people insane. So I don't know why all these high-powered monsters are here, but they all seem to be working together. They're not fighting one another. So they do seem to be serving Burrower in some capacity. So maybe there's an element of mind control going on here as well. Maybe they're just programmed to sort of fight anyone who intrudes. Maybe it's not that elaborate of a mind control. Maybe they just live here. Aha! It's another unique enemy that you only find in this place. It's a vampire. And what do we know about vampires? That's right. Wait, what? Die! I could have sworn you could turn undead this guy. My friend and I always had a running joke about how this guy was essentially one of the final bosses of the game, and you could just one-shot him with a skill you start with. Is it chance to hit, or is it not work? I don't know, I'm just going to kill him then, the old-fashioned way. I could have sworn you could turn to dead him. Turn undead him. Pocky seems to think so. Oh well, we'll just stab him then, fine, whatever. I'm not fussy. Sure, we'll try this way, why not? What do we still have in the spell scrolls? I have some, right? Aha. We'll give Cloudkill another chance to redeem itself. Next enemy we face. Is that a Medusa again? Hey, Cloudkill did its job. Nice. My storm locked and loaded. Give me a suitable target, come on. I'll do. Look at that for damage. See, I told you. Ice Storm's good skill. What's we got here? Anti-magic shell. I mean, we could. Sure, why not? Who am I going to protect, though? Myself. It was my only option, okay? But I guess I'm immune to magic now? I don't know. It probably doesn't work knowing this game. But it says magic above my weapons, so that makes me feel good. It's all very ominous. Just investigating thoroughly as I go. I don't want to get side-swiped by a powerful monster. You know, the way I'm curling around here, maybe I honestly couldn't rest because there was a monster, quote-unquote, near me. Maybe there was one behind me through the wall. If I go up here, can I rest? I give up on resting. I've tried so much. Hey, ooh, another Chimera. Slayer of a Lodi, not to be underestimated. Do a nice lot of kiting here, that'll get me out of that one. Pyrohydra. I think we fought one of these before in the underground passage cave, the cemetery cave. It's a powerful enemy for sure. Do you see what I see? That, my friends, in the distance is the Burrower. Brace yourself, prepare yourself. Use everything we got. What have we got? This is all we got. Not very exciting. But, is he gone? Or is it... I'm immune to magic, I can't heal myself. Big brain. Right, prepare yourself. It's time we faced the Burrower, and you probably can't tell that's the Burrower because you're just looking at about 4 pixels. But I know it's the Burrower. Let me take one step forwards, maybe? No, a bit risky. I don't want to start the fight too early. So this is the Burrower. It's going to take all of my concentration and tactics in order to defeat this thing. I could take one step forwards. He's a sort of squid monster. He's driving us all mad. Fortunately, I have a secret weapon. It's called the Scroll of Summon Ka. This is the scroll my million gave me. That's the Burrower, the squid. That's Ka! He's a T-Rex. He's losing. Damn it, my million. Go on, Ka, get him. Nice. Ripped off one of his tentacles. It's 1-1. Good stomp. The dinosaur's talking to me, hang on. Indeed it was, we know. And that's it, final boss defeated. Yes, the biggest letdown of this game is the final boss is a cutscene. The fact that you don't get to fight the Burrower is so disappointing, it's unbelievable. In an otherwise fantastic, brilliant, amazing game, the final boss is a cutscene. Technically speaking, you could say the Pyrohydra is the final boss, but you fought a Pyrohydra before, possibly, if you take the optional shortcut. So it's not exactly unique. It's the final boss. So you could say the vampire is the final boss because he's the last. He's the last monster you fight for the first time. You fight Medusas and Chimeras after him, but you've already seen those. There is only one vampire in the game, so you could say he's the final boss. And then you just play a bit afterwards, I don't know. But I hate the fact you don't get to fight the Burrower. Just let me swing my sword at him a little bit, please. Even if I then lose and then we use the scroll in desperation, I don't know. But game, come on. Now let's address the plot. So this dinosaur somehow, and I don't know how, but somehow, not only can he one-shot the Burrower, so we could have just sent this guy in and not done anything. Somehow we had a scroll to summon this guy, and we never used it earlier. I don't know why we needed allies when we had this guy in a scroll ready to go. But let's ignore that, okay? He knows about the Burrower. He knows it poisons minds. He could have told us everything that was going on, all the mysteries about why people were going mad. This guy, he knew. And we just had him in a scroll. Don't worry about that. He also has the ability to cure the insanity, the mind poisoning. He was just sat on Marmillion's desk the whole game, and he can cure the problem. So not only is he incredibly strong and would offer us the defense that we needed, he would also cure the affliction that was the main threat. And somehow he is telepathic with everyone in the city as well. Whatever, but I'm going home a hero, that's what really matters. Thanks, Ka. We walk back as heroes. Elodie's reanimated corpse. The people all stand to attention. Very proud. I'm not controlling this, by the way. Even the weapon shop man is out. Duke, you have a lot to answer for. You swine. Show me that stubble once more. Indeed you did. Nothing will make amends. Being the leader of the Halfling Guild is not an impressive feat. We've already killed all of our neighbours, except for the Oltecs, who were already in an alliance with. But that was Warriors of the Eternal Sun, an official Dungeons & Dragons R product. It was designed and developed by Westwood Associates. That's all I'm going to read out. But that's it. That's Warriors of the Eternal Sun. I love the game. I love its mechanics. The storyline's a bit wonky. We got ported into some kind of zoo. Never really got explained. The burrow was driving everyone mad. Okay. But that's it. That's the storyline. I guess whoever's running the zoo also teleported in the burrower because he's quite an interesting creature. I don't really know. But we're not here for plot, we're here for gameplay. And as far as an RPG experience goes, it's great. And I don't know, it's a bit of my childhood and I loved playing it. What game comes next? No idea. But whatever it is, hopefully you'll join me for that. And I shall. See you then. Oh, and I suppose I should see you. Post-credits, you get this stats screen of all of your characters in case you wanted to play any D&D pen and paper board game type stuff. Tabletop, that's the word. You could transfer your characters across and actually use them according to D&D rules. You can keep them alive, just without their names, because that doesn't matter. And they also give us a checksum for all of the future games they're going to make, and we can import these characters. Ha ha! Oh, they were ambitious. Who's ready for a repeat of last time? It's going to be very similar for a while. In theory, we know where to go. In practice, we don't have a clue. Because our brains are not good. Inward. Right, out of my way. Bring me the flap sails. I gotta save that one for the outtakes.